Jai Hind children. Reading section. Today we are going to deal with the most scoring question. Yes, this is the question in which you get the full marks in your English paper. This is section A, the very first question of your English language. And we will learn today how to score the full marks in reading section. Unseen passage. Uh, Most of the time the English, it seems difficult to most of the students, but if it comes to unseen passage, the passage which we have not read, that becomes more difficult for many of us. Let's understand what is reading section and how to score good marks with the easy tips. Let's start our class, children. See, again I welcome my children to this class. Okay, now let's start. Unseen passage. Reading plays an important role in the English curriculum. Effective reading skills help in many ways. What are the benefits of reading, children? It increases verbal and it also increases our writing skill. You will be just adapt not only in the speaking but in the writing also, and it also improves your memory, it sharpens your brain. Okay, so these are the benefits whatever we are going to learn today. Now see, how to attempt an unseen passage. First of all, these all points, whatever I am just showing you, these points, you have a prescribed book, no? That prescribed book, Optima English Practice Worksheet. Yes, I have taken these points from your prescribed book. After discussing these points, what will we do? I will just share my views. I will just give you my opinion. How do I want my students to solve the unseen passage in a shortcut, of course, and easy way. Okay, but first let's understand this also. What your book is saying. Read silently and carefully. The very first point, as soon as you get the question paper, you get the time, 10 minutes, 5 minutes or 15 minutes extra time you get. So you have to read the question very carefully as soon as the paper is in your hand. After reading the passage, you have to develop a fair idea of the passage. Means whatever the passage is about, it should be in your mind. The passage is about what? Means the theme, the gist of the passage should be in your mind. After that, you have to read the entire passage thoroughly first and then read the questions. What your book says, that first of all you should read the passage thoroughly and then you should read the questions. Skim and scan through the passage and keep going back and forth while attempting the questions. Means just keep on going through the passage, the first para, second para also, and last paras also, whenever you are writing the answers of the question. Write the answer in appropriate sentence structure. It means that whenever you are writing the answer, no, so you have to use the correct language. Of course, the answers are there in your paragraph. No, in your unseen passage, the answers are there. So sometimes the students, they just write the full answer. Whatever is given there in your paragraph, you just pick the full line and print the full line. So what you have to do, you have to make the appropriate sentence according to the question. Suppose the question is there, the question is about the narrator, and narrator is telling his own experience that I went to a forest and there I saw a lion. But in your question, if a question comes in this way, where did the narrator go? So some students, they will write the full answer of their passage. They will write in this way, I went to a forest, which will not give a good impression on your teacher, on your examiner. Why? Because you have not written an appropriate sentence. You have written I. But what is the question? Your question is, where did the narrator go? The question is for the narrator and you are writing about yourself, I. How you are writing the answer? You are writing the answer, I went to forest. But what you should write? The narrator went to forest. So in place of I, you should write the narrator. Have you got my point? I want to say that the answer should be in appropriate sentence. The sentence structure should be correct. Of course, you get the answer in your unseen passage. I know that it is very easy to take out the answer from the unseen passage, but to take out the answer within less time, within limited time is difficult, and to answer in appropriate sentence means your structure, your formation should be correct. That is also difficult. Why it is difficult? Because you do not think that what is the question. You just keep on looking in your unseen passage and keep on writing the answer. Just go through the question also. What is the question? And according to the question, you frame your answer. That will be the appropriate sentence structure. Clear? As I have given you the example of I. If you are writing I, that will be incorrect. What should you write? The narrator, because your question is for the narrator, not for you. Clear? So write the answers in appropriate sentence structure. Keep the answers short and precise. This is also very important, that your answer should be short and to the point. The question is just for any reason, that why he went there, and you are writing the full paragraph, which is not correct. So try to give the answer in means short and precise. Okay, to the point answer try to give. Never apply your own knowledge to the given passage. Continue your understanding to the given passage only. Means, again I will give you an example to tell you. It means that suppose in your paragraph, whatever paragraph you are getting, whatever that unseen passage you are getting, in that paragraph, if it is written there that Sachin, you know, Sachin Tendulkar, I am talking about Sachin Tendulkar. If it is written there that Sachin is a football player, which is not correct. So what you will do? You will not use your own knowledge. Never apply your own knowledge. What you should write? You should write Sachin is a football player. Have you got what I want to say? This is just an example. I am not saying that in this way the questions will be there. I am just giving you an example that you should not apply your own knowledge. You should continue your understanding to the given passage only. Whatever is given in the passage, your understanding should be limited to the passage only. It means that you have to answer the questions according to the passage. If you know more and more related to that passage, don't try to give your own knowledge. Okay? Never apply your own knowledge, because sometimes it becomes incorrect and you think that, oh, I have given a very correct answer. Yes, my examiner will be impressed, and just opposite happens. So never apply your own knowledge to the given passage. Whatever is written there in the passage, just write down according to the passage only whatever the questions have been asked. Clear? So these were according to your book, how to attempt an unseen passage. Okay, you can attempt in this way also. It is very correct that first of all you should go through the entire passage and then you should read the question. But listen, what I am just giving you an easy trick to attempt the passage. Listen very carefully, children. Whenever you get the question paper, okay, you get the unseen passage. So as soon as you get the unseen passage, just have a quick glance. Quick means immediate. Okay, quickly you go through the passage. Don't try to understand that. Whatever I am telling, just listen very carefully. I am just trying to give you an easy trick, a tip to solve the unseen passage within limited time, within less time. Okay, without wasting your time. So what you should do if you want to solve the unseen passage within less time, go through the passage, of course, go through the passage, but quickly. Don't try to understand each and every point. Just have a glance only. After that, come to the question and read the question very carefully. Now you are giving the time in reading the question. You have not given the time in reading the passage, but you are giving the time in reading the questions. You are reading the questions very carefully. Now after reading the question, when again you are going to the passage, easily within a minute you will be getting the answer. You will get the answers more quickly than this method, whatever is given in your book. Okay, whatever is given there, this is also correct, that entire passage, read the entire passage thoroughly. Of course you can do that, but if you have time, but if you have less time, then you can apply my idea, that go through the passage quickly and then give to the questions, give time to your questions, and after that when you are going to the passage again, you will start getting the answers automatically, because you have given the time to the questions, and those words, those questions are in your mind. Now when you are reading the unseen passage, those words are in your mind, and that will be giving you, that will be again and again just coming to your mind and telling you that yes, this word relates to that question, so this may be the answer. And you may just mark it slightly mark, because your teacher, your examiner, your invigilator, they do not allow you to write anything on the question paper. So just give a dot, so that when you will be asked to start writing, you can immediately get the answers. One more thing I want to share, that some students, what they do, they just try to attempt section A at the last. They just think that okay, this will take too much time, and I will be attempting this section A at last, because it takes too much time. Never ever do this. Never do this. Because if you are doing this, if you are keeping it to that I will attempt this question at last, then be sure that you at last we never get the time. And when you will just try to solve it at last, up to that time you cannot get the correct answer, or full correct answers you will not be getting. These all whatever I am telling you, these all are my own views, and these I have seen that the students, no, while teaching or while taking the class or while doing the correction of the copies, I have just gone through these all points, the children which they face, the common, the general points are these. So always attempt the unseen passage, the section A in the beginning only, then go to section B, then section C, then section D. Sorry, D is now not there. Section C is the last one. Section A, unseen passage. Section B, reading, writing and grammar is section is there. Okay. In section A, you get the unseen passage, and there are two passages, but nowadays as we are doing everything online, so you will get in your half yearly exam only one passage, that also 5 marks, and that will be shared to you. I will give you all each and everything, the whole syllabus and the blueprint very soon. I will share you. Okay, so there will be only one passage of 5 marks, and that also will be based MCQ based, multiple choice questions will be there. So what you have to do, you have to go through the unseen passage. After that, section B, writing and grammar section will be there. In writing, whatever I have given you, each and everything will be there, but that will be based on means you cannot write. That will be based on your understanding. Okay, then grammar section, and after that section C will be your literature section. Okay, we will talk more about this. First, we will let's talk about unseen passage. So, unseen passage, what I was telling you, that go through the passage, but quickly go through the passage, then go through the question and give your more and more time to the question. And after that, when you are going through the passage, you will get all the answers quickly and attempt your unseen passage or section A in the beginning only. Okay, rest of the points you have to follow. You write the answers in appropriate sentence, keep your answers short, never apply your own knowledge. Clear? Now let's proceed. This is the unseen passage, and this I will try to send you. Okay, today I will send you, means one day before. I will try to send this unseen passage you before your class. Okay. Okay. So this in the PDF form I will just share you in the group so that you may go through it and may solve the answer. Clear, children? Okay, so this is the unseen passage, because it is not easy to go through the unseen passage and solve the answers within 5 minutes. Okay, we have limited time. It is our class. It is not your examination that you will get more and more time. So we have now 5 to 7 minutes more. So this is your unseen passage, which I hope you all have gone through. Now see the question, multiple choice question. Animals camouflage. Now, if you have gone through the question, just give your answer, children. Hurry up. A, B, C or D. What should be the correct answer according to you? As you have gone through the unseen passage, this I had shared you. Yes, this is your unseen passage. And your question is this. Animals camouflage. What should be the correct answer according to you? A, B, C or D? Okay, now let's see our answer. To save themselves from their predators. Okay, so they change their color, animals. They just change the color. Why? Because they want to save themselves from their predators, means from their hunters, those who want to kill the animals. They just, animals also just try to befool these predators by camouflage. Okay, question number 2, mimicry is. Now according to passage you have to give the answer. You don't have to use your own knowledge. A, B, C or D? A is when an animal imitates the sound of other animals. B is the physical features or characteristics which make an animal look like some other animal or plant. C is when an animal dances to attract the attention of other animals. And your last option is D, which tells that when an animal makes a fool of other animals. So you have your passage. I hope you have your passage. Just see. Again, I am showing you the passage. This is the passage. And according to it, you have to give your answer. This is the first one. Okay, second one. This one. When, yes, mimicry is. Just keep on giving your answer. Yes, children. Okay, let's check our answer. B1. Is it correct? Have you given the same answer? Yes. Mimicry is the physical features or characteristics which make an animal look like some other animal or plant. Because this first one answer may not be correct. When an animal imitates the sound of other animals is not given there in the whole passage. When an animal dances to attract, this is also not given there. When an animal makes a fool of other animals, yes, this is given there. But what is given there? When an animal makes a fool of predators. So in place of animals, if predators had been written here, your D answer might have been correct. But here, animal is not making fool to other animal, but animal is making fool to predators, to the hunters, which is not given here. That's why D is also incorrect. B answer is correct. Okay. See the third one question. Sometimes the change in the habitat does not affect the lives of the animals because why does the change in the habitat does not affect the lives of the animals? Sometimes why it does not affect, why the animals are not affected, why the lives of the animals are not affected when they are just changing their habitat, when they are moving from one place to another, okay, when they are just going or adapting to the new environment, why they are not affected. It is given there in your passage. And children, in your this book Optima English practice worksheet, some answers are given there, the same passage I am showing, which is given there in your Optima English practice, but answers are incorrect there. Okay, whatever answers I am telling you, these are the correct one answers. Answers are also given there, the first one answer is given there in your Optima, but all the answers are not correct. So don't try to give the same answers if you are using Optima English practice worksheet, because those are the incorrect answers. Third one, use your own understanding and give the answer. Yes, now see the third one answer. They have learned to adapt themselves to the changing environment because now they have learned. No, they have been habituated to the changing environment, and that's why their lives, the animal's life, is not affected by the habitat. Clear? Fourth one. The central idea of the passage is what, according to you, should be the answer. What is the central idea? Yes, yes, hurry up. If you are giving the answer, please give the answers quickly. The central idea of the passage is, yes, C1. Animals should adapt themselves to the changing environment. This is the central idea of the passage. Let's proceed to the last question. The word camouflage means. What do you understand by this word? This word has been used again and again in the whole passage. Now see, this also I want to tell you a trick. Let's suppose you don't know the meaning of this word. The word camouflage is written there and you have not listened. Suppose you know, then also I am just giving you an example. Suppose you don't know, you have not listened this word and for the very first time you are listening. So what will you do? You will just go through the passage wherever this word is given there, go through the whole passage, the whole sentence, okay, wherever this word is used there. And whenever you get again the same word at any other place in the whole passage, at any other place, if you get the same word, so you again go through the same sentence thoroughly and be sure 101% you will get the answer. Okay, suppose we do not get the meaning. Sometimes the synonyms and antonyms are also asked. Okay, so this is just like synonym only. The word camouflage means it is asking you the meaning, and in place of this, any synonym may also be there, and antonyms. Antonyms means you understand, opposite words are also asked in your unseen passage. So what should we do? If we don't know, we should just read that sentence where this particular word no is asked. This particular word is written there. Wherever this particular word is written there, you just read that sentence and you will easily get the answer. Clear? And if you get the same particular word, suppose this camouflage is there, so the same particular word, if you are getting in the whole passage any other place, so at that place also you will go through the whole sentence. By doing this, you can take out the meaning. You will be able to guess the meaning of this word. Okay, if you don't know the meaning. Now, see the answer. The ability of animals to change color to save their lives. This is the meaning of camouflage. And definitely you might have understood after reading the passage that this is the ability of the animals, because it is given in the second para only, that they change color to save their own lives. Okay. So, children, this was our unseen passage, and see, I have given here the link of our first Zoom class. Okay, so if you have not got, so here is the link. If you want, because I had given there the active and passive voice. So this is the link of our first Zoom class, which you can, if you haven't gone through, you can go through it. Okay, children. Now let's finish our class. Okay, I hope you have understood how to solve the unseen passage. By using all these tricks which I had given you, please solve your unseen passage and try to secure the full marks, because it is the scoring, and this is the only question in which you get the full marks. Of course, you get the full marks in other questions also, but this is the question where you get the answers in front of you. No, you get the question paper, and in the question paper also you have your answers. So you have to use your common sense, use your understanding, use all these tricks which I have shared you right now to get the answer. And I hope that you have understood how to take out the answers of the unseen passage. Okay, children, goodbye. Take care.